Good evening, my name is Kelsey and this is my Module 5 Online Resources Reflection. Question 1 asks what were my 3 favorite websites examined in the module. One of them was actually one of the ones provided, Edutopia. I really liked some of the information it had regarding project-based learning and teacher development. The other 2 were actually ones I found during the search for other educational websites. One of them was CNN Student News. A lot of our students these days don't seem to have a very good idea of what's going on in the world or even in our country. So if it was allowed, I'd like to play any clips for the day, I guess, to get students updated and thinking about what's going on in the world. Especially as a secondary education business teacher, I'd want them to know what was going on in the business world. The third one was Scholastic. This is one, you hear all about Scholastic books and everything like that. It had quite a few useful resources like planning guides, daily class activities to get your classroom started, kind of some icebreakers for the courses, and then I would probably use those to promote some cross-curricular learning, bringing language into a business classroom as well. Kia was actually really interesting. I've used it as a student actually for my Spanish 1 class last semester, so it was interesting seeing the instructor side of it and how setting up the activities and the quizzes actually happens. I went ahead and did the 2 activities. One was a matching, so that was interesting, trying to put the words together with definitions, and the other one I did was a steps. You put the steps in order. So I did both of those based on accounting, basic accounting terminology and systems for a business class. The third question talks about searching OER repositories and if I was able to find any resources useful for the classroom. OER is definitely taken off in the last couple of years. It's actually about half of my classes now are OER based, which is nice, and I don't have to buy textbooks. But in high school classrooms, I could see this as being useful outside of class for students to get additional knowledge about what we're studying. I would definitely use this later on. The one I looked at was OER Commons, and there was quite a bit of information about different business practices, and there's actually a whole chapter on accounting that popped up right away. So I would definitely post some of these for students to go back and use for additional learning. As far as using online resources in regards to my future as a teacher, I would definitely want to put a lot of this information out there for students that they could find after class. You never know what issues someone might be having. In another one of my classes, we're learning about teaching exceptional students and how some may not be able to learn in a lecture setting as well as they need to have things shown to them over and over. So using some of these online resources would provide the opportunity for students to review. I think online resources, especially with today's generations, they're going to be kind of vital moving forward in education.